but na me nya medwo ko we no na me ye adwuma de na me ye abe no eso na me sika kra no na enkoyie ma me enti e be free se me be hunu koyi no me hu se ko no e be boa me.
As part of efforts to build the capacity of artisanal processors and smallholder farmers in savings and accessing credit to finance their agribusinesses and also demonstrate to them the power of collective savings, the second phase of the Sustainable West Africa Palm Oil Program, SWAPP II, in the last quarter of 2019, established 244 village savings and loans associations. The VSLAs are made up of 4,828 members across the oil palm operational areas in the Central, Western, Western North, Eastern, and Ashanti regions of Ghana. The end game for establishing VSLAs was not to have the savings of the associations remain in their boxes, but to support them to build relationships with financial institutions to enable them to access commercial credit to sustainably improve or expand their businesses.
Na me kitesika ebe 2 million na me de koto abeno na me nya bi na so me don ko yi die anka bomu ba ye ne die metime je bosia bi a 6 million 7 million metime de koto abai se masesa wo mabla bom se de na mete no me don ko yi no ene me ntesa ene me wani die me wa ho to me wo fa ho die eko ya me don ye nti se mani je pa mani je.
In the last week of August and September 2020, Solidaridad, under the second phase of its Sustainable West Africa Palm Oil Program, SWAPP II, organized an outreach event dubbed Road Show to create a platform for financial institutions to interact with and sell their products to VSLA members. Fidelity Bank, Twifo Rural Bank, Ahantaman Rural Bank, Fiaseman Rural Bank, Akim Bosome Rural Bank, Kwaebibirem Rural Bank, and Nsutaman Rural Bank embarked on the road show, reaching out to 193 VSLAs, comprising 3,163 farmers and processors in 107 communities in the Central, Western, Western North, Eastern, and Ashanti regions.
So the primary goal for this roadshow was to get our village savings and loans associations linked up to financial institutions so that they establish business relationships. And what we expect to see is that our groups send at least some of their money to the banks to save the money there, and based on that, the banks can then lend money to them. And then gradually we integrate these informal community groups into the formal financial system.
As part of the roadshow, each financial institution is given the opportunity to pitch its products and services to the groups. At the end of the pitching session, the VSLA members were given the opportunity to choose which financial institution they would want to engage.
With the little experience gathered over the past 4 days, the structure of the VSLAs are very good and very solid, and I think the principles and practices are good enough to ensure that any financial institution that relates to them can thrive and can make inroads and also can support them in whatever they do. But the structures, the nutshell, are good.
The second phase of the Sustainable West Africa Palm Oil Program, SWAPP II, seeks to transform the oil palm sector in Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Liberia, and Sierra Leone in an inclusive and sustainable manner by scaling up successful innovations of SWAPP I, which involved increasing farm and processing productivity, funded by the Embassy of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in Accra and the Swiss government through its State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, SECO. SWAPP II seeks to reach 16,000 farmers, 2,000 women, and 1,000 youth by the end of 2021 in Ghana. The Sustainable West Africa Palm Oil Program's interventions comprises access to finance and small and medium enterprise development, skills for employment, gender and youth inclusion in production and processing, environmental mitigation, and policy and institutional strengthening.